Hi guys, welcome back. This is Are You Sick of Me Yet podcast, and this is episode 31, attempt 2. I recorded episode 31 last week, but I don't know, I didn't like it, so I scrapped it. So this is attempt 2 at episode 31. I just ate an Oreo, and so now I'm like afraid that there's stuff in my teeth. It was one of the Star Wars ones, like I guess they come in like red or blue. I got blue ones. And all I can think of when I'm eating them is like, Percy Jackson would love these. Like, I'm eating these blue Oreos and I'm like, I'm Percy Jackson. I'm a demigod. Son of Poseidon. Anyways, so, what's been going on in my life? A lot. But that kind of has to do with the episode later on in the episode. It was Thanksgiving a couple weeks ago. I talked about that in the last episode. And, like, I don't know. I don't really have much to say. Yeah, I really have no clue what to say. I have, like, a list of topics, but I don't know how to get into them. So I guess I could start with, like, last time I started the episode talking about Liam Payne, who unfortunately killed himself. I feel like I didn't handle it the best, because I was upset, obviously. Like, I grew up listening to One Direction. I love boy bands. Growing up queer, you kind of, like, you love boy bands. So, I really loved 1D. Do I have a hole in my crotch? No. I have a hole in my pocket. So, like, growing up, I really liked One Direction. I had this necklace that, had Harry Styles on it, but, like, frat era Harry Styles with, like, the crazy combed over hair, and which I know is, like, insane to wear. Insane. And I would just, like, suck on it all day. Because I have, like, big oral fixation. I love chewing gum. I love chewing ice, grinding my teeth. Like, I just, like, constantly have to be working my mouth. So I just spend all day sucking on this Harry Styles necklace. And it's so worn down now that the, like, edges have frayed and it's lost color. It's so gross. It's so gross. But, so I was upset to learn about all the terrible things that Liam Payne had done to his exes, because, you never want to find out that somebody's a bad person. When you find out they're a bad person, you're like, thank God, now I know. But, like, it kind of hits you because you're like, oh, I, like, idolized this person growing up, and now they're, like, horrible. So, a lot of people, like, felt wrong mourning him because of the wrongdoings that he had done. But there was a time before he had done all that was so important to so many people's childhoods. So not only were they mourning the man that he had become, but they were mourning the man or the boy that he was. So, I was upset about that, and I just, like, I don't know, I didn't handle it very well. So I wanted to give it a second try. But, the thing that upset me the most, that I was, like, really ramped up about last week, was TMZ. I can't fucking stand TMZ. They are horrible. They're horrible, like, organization. They are the ones that, like, published pictures of Kobe Bryant after he died, and immediately after he died, published news about it. Before his wife knew he was dead, they published news about it. And then they published a picture of Liam Payne. It was just his arm. Oh, it was just his arm. That's a dead man. They put out a picture of him to prove that it was him. Half the people that, like, knew him found out through this article. Like, that's fucked. And they were, like, right at the site after Matthew Perry died, like, taking pictures of his parents mourning their son. Like, TMZ is horrendous. I just, like, in what world is it normal to be like, oh my God, I can't wait to be the first one to post a picture of that dead body. I'm gonna get so famous. That only worked for Jake Paul. Like, why are we doing this? Why are they still a thing? They've done so many horrible things, and apparently, like, they pay off cops to be like, hey, can you, like, let us get close enough to that dead body so we can get a picture? And the cops are just like, money. Because they're pigs! It pisses me off. Like, celebrities just want to live normal lives, and we are so accustomed to them not being able to, that when someone speaks up, like Chappell Roan, we, like, ridicule her. Like, when she was like, hey, don't call me by my name. Don't follow me in public. Don't follow my family. Don't ask me personal questions. And people were pissed off. Like, you don't have a relationship to this celebrity. Like, it's all parasocial. You don't have the rights to be calling them by their name. You don't know this person. So, like, when you are mourning a celebrity, that too, when you're mourning a celebrity, like, you don't know the celebrity. There's only so much that you can do. I've seen so many TikToks that are posting, like, videos, and they're like, ha ha ha, Liam Payne, strip that down, he's doing a silly dance, now he's dead. And everybody in the comments is like, oh, you know, he would like this, he'd love this. You don't fucking know that. Did you know Liam Payne? Did you know him personally enough for him to be like, hey, when I die, post really funny videos of me, and I'm gonna love it? You don't know that? He was mentally ill, he was suffering. Like, you can't be posting videos about him. And, like, I know that when a horrible person dies that has done a lot of wrong things, you immediately start to make jokes about it. I get it. Lots of people do that. When a horrible person dies and people make jokes, I'll laugh at it too. But, like, this situation has been handled so shitty. He has family. He has a son. He has a son who's going to see all these videos one day, and obviously his son has the right to know that his dad was a bad person, but, like, he's mourning his father. Liam's family is mourning, and everybody on social media is like, ha 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 ha, Liam Payne's dead. You're allowed to call out a person without making jokes about it. Give it, like, I don't know, a couple months, and then you can make jokes. Alright, time and place. There's a time and place. That pissed me off the most, was when people were like, oh, you know, this is what Liam would want. You don't know that. You don't know celebrities. Alright, it's all parasocial relationship. And so, when celebrities set their boundaries, you can't question them. You can't question people's boundaries. So, it all pissed me off. I was, like, so angry with that, like, all week last week. And then, I don't know. All the hatred towards Chappell Roan, just setting boundaries. She's also mentally ill. Do you want what happened to Liam to happen to Chappell? Because that's what's going to happen. Celebrities are constantly pushed over the edge because people do not give them boundaries. Sydney Sweeney's being stalked at her own house by paparazzi. Like, this is not normal. This is not normal, guys. It's not normal at all. So, like, it's fucked. And, like, child stars are always messed up. Like, who was that one girl who, like, she wrote the I'm Glad My Mom Died book. I don't remember what her name is, but, like, there's that video of her with the popper, and she screams. Like, she was so abused because she was a child star. Like, it's so horrendous. It's such a mess. Just, like, paparazzi culture, celebrity culture, it's all such a mess. Like, I applaud Chappell for setting boundaries. Yeah, maybe that makes people uncomfortable because, you know, nobody else has done that. And if they have, I haven't heard of it. But, like, we can't keep treating people this way. I know they're rich and they're above us, so, like, whatever. But, you know, if you really love a celebrity and you think you have that relationship, maybe respect them and their boundaries. Is that a crazy suggestion? Yeah, I think that's about all I have to say about that. But speaking of Chappell, she posted today. I'm gonna pull it up because I don't remember what it was. But let me go to Instagram. Oh, my Instagram is open. Hello, Hassan Piker. posted, "This is a clue, just let that sink in. P.S. This is my merch." And it's Polaroids. She gets the job done. And I don't know what that means. But maybe if I look closer at the pictures. Okay, there's butterflies in the done one. Butterflies in the job one. Her hat, the Midwest Princess hat, which I would fuck up. I want that hat. More butterflies. Because the merch isn't... What's a surprise? That's been available for a while, hasn't it? She gets the job done. The Shania Country-esque single. Are we getting a performance vid on SNL? Oh yeah, when is she on SNL? Which, speaking of, I saw the Saturday Night Live movie, so I'll be talking about that as well. My hopes is that it's the subway. Me and a bunch of other people. Oh, that was in September. The fuck? Oh, wait. Breakout Lesbian Pop Star. That's an insane title. November 2nd. And John Mulaney. Oh, my God. I think I don't watch Saturday Night Live, but I think I need to watch this one. The love I feel for John Mulaney. That man. Oh, he's so hot. As soon as he became sober, he got like 10 times, 100 times hotter. I went and saw him live, and as soon as he came out on the stage, I was like, proper name, place name, blah, 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 backstory stuff. I was just gobsmacked. Him and Pete Davidson. I saw both of them in the same night, and I don't remember a single thing they said. Do I remember? No. I was too busy like, duh. I do remember their opener, because he was a little too edgy. We had to lock our phones up. I think I talked about this already. I think I had the pod by the time I did this. But we had to lock our phones up, which was awesome. And then he just kept being like, "I'm so glad you guys can't record me or else I'll get canceled. So glad you can't record me, I'll get canceled." And I was like, why are you... This is giving Dominic Fike's, like, cancel me song. Like, why... Do you want to be canceled? Because I could try. You made some horrible jokes about indigenous people, but, like... Anyways. So my fingers crossed hope is that it is the subway, because I love that song. I've been listening to it as podcasts on Spotify. Like, people will post it as like a podcast episode, and then it'll get taken down, and then they'll repost it, which is like really unethical and like not great. But I need this song in my veins. I'm so obsessed with this song. I think I might like it more than Casual, which is my favorite Chappell song. So when she releases that, how's it go? Release it in my Chappell. Release the subway, and my life is yours. However it goes. But speaking of the subway, oh my God, dude, these segues are insane. Oh my God. Speaking of the subway, this kind of goes with what I'm going to talk about later. I have zero motivation lately to do anything ever. I just lie in bed all day, and it's not healthy. It's not good. But there's this one edit on TikTok that makes me so sad that when I need motivation to do things, I'll watch it, and it will make me so sad that I can just throw myself out of bed and just do something. It's a challenger's edit to the Subway by Chappell Roan by Rhea4K, I think is the account name. And I'm obsessed with it. I downloaded it to my camera roll, because if this person ever deleted it, I think I would just die in my bed. Because anytime I'm just rotting, I'm like, I need motivation. I will watch this video, and my stomach hurts, so I get up and I'm like, wow, now I can function like a normal human being, because I just need that little like jolt of sadness. It's like a little jolt of electricity. I'm like, I'm so sad. Anyways, time to lock in. It's so good. Go check it out. I highly recommend. I think it might be like one of my favorite edits of all time. It's so good. Don't know how to transition to this, but after last week when I recorded episode 31, attempt 1, I went to go see if the Crystal Creation stuff pack game pack. I think it's game pack. It's expansion game stuff. No shit, I don't remember. Let me go to EA. I only bundle when I buy Sims 4 packs because I don't know, it saves me money and then I get more. My computer can handle it. I don't have a MacBook anymore. But what is it? Let's see. Another update, bitch. I just updated you. What do you mean? My god. Expansion game and stuff. Yeah. So the game pack Crystal Creation. No, wait, that's a stuff pack. Okay. Sorry. It's just so loaded that I keep thinking it's a game pack. So Crystal Creations is a stuff pack and there's so much in it. It's insane. But you can't add it into a bundle yet, which is stupid. I'm probably going to have to wait like a year. But anyways, I went to go check and see if I could bundle that because I like want it, and saw that there was a new expansion pack coming out. So the new expansion pack is called Sims 4 Life and Death. Peel back the veil to uncover the secret to fuller Sims lives and beyond the Sims 4 Life and Death expansion pack. Wonder at treasures that have endured time passing. Witness the come and go. The what? The come and go of generations with ghastly grace, with the macabre. Mementos digital content. Look up on those who came before, and the lasting legacy family portrait. Listen to the haunting lullaby of the mournful melodies music box. Oh, this is all just shit that you can do if you buy it before a certain date. Tell me what this expansion pack is. Choose your life goals. Start an active career as the Reaper. What? Unhappy events like deaths and breakups will have long-term emotional effects. The 4 types of grief are anger, blues, holding it together, and denial. They can have funerals. Power progression for ghosts has 5 tiers split between good and evil lanes, as well as a 4-tier neutral pack in the middle, or neutral trait in the middle. You can haunt people as a ghost. You can visit the dead. Crypts hold the urns of up to 20 Sims. Man, the what is it? Generations people are gonna love that. Landmarks. Anyway, so this just doesn't seem like an expansion pack to me. Like, maybe they'll like devour it, but when I was watching the video, I was like, what is this adding? Like, I feel like a lot of their most recent expansion packs have just been like glorified game packs. Like, I don't even know. Like Life and Death, that's giving game pack. Love Struck, giving game pack. For Rent, you know what? Like the past 3 have just given game pack. The Horse Ranch is definitely an expansion pack. High School Years, yeah, expansion. Like they're just, I don't know. Their game packs, their expansion packs have just not been giving game pack. Or oh my god, can I speak? Their expansion packs have not been giving expansion pack lately, and I don't know what it is, because like they have all of the stuff that an expansion pack has. Maybe it's just because it's like something new. Maybe I'm just not used to it yet. I don't even know. But anyways, my point. I was watching the trailer and I was like, where do I recognize this song from? It's a banger. Like, I need to Shazam this shit. And it's because it was Nothing Matters by The Last Dinner Party. What? And it slapped. Because I literally saw a TikTok the other day of them doing a Sims cover. And I was like, that's so funny that they would just do a Simlish cover for no reason, just for fun. I'm stupid. It was for the trailer. But it was really good. It was really good. Apparently Chappell was asked to do music for The Sims 4, but she was busy. Modders, you know what you need to do. You need to make you need to make Chappell Roan songs in Simlish. Because I need that in my game. It would be so good. But yeah, speaking of death, Boom! Another segue. That was insane. Another episode of Agatha. It was really, really bad. Well, not really bad. It wasn't good. It was not good. Um, they could have cooked, but they kind of just like left it on simmer. Um, this episode, it's all about like Lila. I'm gonna double check, quadruple check. Lilia, the fuck? I was not even close. Lilia. It was like all about her, and because she like lives all over the place on the time line, it jumping back and forth. It was giving very everything everywhere all at once, except like Wish version. Oh, I have a hangnail. That's all I'm gonna be able to think about for the rest of the night. Oh, never mind. I got it. Um, it was like I don't know. It has so much potential, and it just wasn't that good. Like if it was fleshed out more, I think all of her time hopping could have been super cool because it made more sense towards the end of the episode once I knew like she's doing this, she's doing that, she's doing this because it was really confusing at the beginning. But like if it was just a bit more fleshed out and not like a 40-minute episode, maybe it was like maybe even like an extra 10 minutes could maybe flesh it out a bit more. It just like was really confusing. And I think it could have been a bit better because I really wanted to like it, but I just felt like it was lacking. But anyways, my point. They like confirmed Rio as Death in this one, and people are shocked. Was this not like already established from like episode 1? I thought she was Death, like from the start. She's like, I'm gonna reap your soul. I'm gonna reap your soul. I'm here for my dead people. And now she's like, I'm Lady Death. And I'm like, no fucking shit. All you do is talk about death. All you do all day is go on the zip line. Like, why are people so surprised? Like, maybe it's because she's like Lady Death, like she's confirmed as this character, but people are just like, oh my god, I can't believe it. Like, was it not obvious? Am I just like not like on the right train? Or am I just better than everybody? I wonder which one it is. Anyways, I also watched the English Teacher finale. And that show was really good. Like, it was sitcom, but different, because they actually swore, they had sex, so, nothing, like, stupid like other sitcoms have, where they have to bleep it out, or say frick, or heck, or do a cutaway when they're getting freaky. But in the finale, the thing that I found I appreciated most is the main character was on FaceTime. And you know how FaceTimes in movies are just stupid? It's really good quality. The audio's really good. They'll jump between, like, this person will be talking to their phone, and then jump shot. The person that's on their phone will be talking to their phone, jump shot. That person's, and I hate it. I hate it. I hate when people FaceTime in movies and shows. It just drives me crazy. Like, there was that show I was watching with my mom a while ago, and she was FaceTiming her sister for some reason instead of calling and holding the phone like, hi, sister, so that we could perfectly see it. Drove me batty. I don't know why this is such, like, a nitpicky thing, but my biggest pet peeve is when they FaceTime people in shows, because it's so unrealistic. But this show, they, like, legitimately FaceTimed the other guy. And it was blurry, and the audio was grainy, and I was like, oh my god, this show is perfect. They have a realistic FaceTime. I don't know why this like gagged me so much, but I was already enjoying the show. This solidified it that whoever's writing the show is a genius. You know what? We're gonna name drop. We're gonna name drop the creator. Let me take my time writing. Who created the Omegaverse? Why is that in my recent search? What am I Googling? Oh, wait, it's the main character. Brian Jordan Alvarez, the American actor, comedian, and filmmaker, creating and starring in FX comedy series English Teacher. Can we just, like, clap? That doesn't sound like. Hold on. He. Bravo! Like, Bravo. What the fuck? He did amazing. Season 2. Confirmed for Season 2. 97% critic score, 84% audience score. It was so good. Okay, so there's nothing yet about Season 2. But that was just, like, a tiny little thing that I absolutely loved. I don't know. If you haven't watched it yet, my stomach's grumbling, you should totally watch it. I highly recommend it. It was really good. Really short. Didn't really follow the points that sitcoms usually hit. But it was good. It was a good show. It was really good. Anyways, now to the big news. If you're seeing the title, you're probably like, hey man, why did We Live in Time make you drop out of university? And let me just tell you, I got an itch. Let me just tell you, why it made me drop out. So, October 18th, I'm waiting for this day for months. Ever since the first trailer came out, I've been waiting for this day. The theater near me isn't showing it. Naturally. Of course they're not. They never want to show things that I actually want to see. They're so selective, it's stupid. So I have to buy tickets, drive 40 minutes to go see it, whatever. Get in there. There are maybe 8 other people in the theater with me. Yeah, like 8 other people in the theater with me. Other than the person I'm with. So it's, it's really intimate. I'm not gonna lie. This one guy behind me, every time they would have sex, he'd be like, whoa! Whoa! What? And then Florence Pugh would get her boobs out, because she does that a lot. And he'd be like, what? Oh my god. And he had a hot dog. And I'm pretty sure he was performing fellatio on his hot dog. Because it'd be quiet, and all I'd hear would be, I'm so excited to eat this. And I'm like, what the fuck? You're not eating it. You're shoving that hot dog down your throat with your fist. You're fisting your throat with a hot dog. Who eats a hot dog like that? Why is it so graphic? And I swear to God somebody moaned. And it was not Florence and Andrew. Somebody behind me moaned, which is like real. Every time Andrew and Florence came on screen, I was like, oh, good luck getting me out of this seat. I'm gonna be stuck to it. But, like, what? Freaky. Anyways. So, it opens up, they're showing trailers, blah, 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 blah. A24 has a new movie. I try not to watch this trailer because Nicole Kidman's in it, and I'm so scared of Nicole Kidman. Like, I'm genuinely terrified of her. But anyways, it's like a romance movie, but Christmas. But, like, not really Christmas. It just, like, has Christmas music playing. It takes place around Christmas. So she's, like, a CEO. She's getting Botox done the way she very obviously does. I think that's why I'm so scared of her. She's so uncanny. Like, she's just... Like, I can't even get my skin that tight. I'm so scared of her. I'm so scared, guys. And I keep having... She's everywhere. She's everywhere. So it's her and this, like, little prepubescent boy, and they're getting freaky. They're getting freaky. He's cute, though. He was not cute because he was prepubescent. That sounds wrong. He was definitely, like, 20 or 30, but he was cute. Way younger than Nicole Kidman, might I add. And so they're just getting freaky, and it's just, like, a kinky movie for, moms that love Christmas. Hallmark isn't doing it for them. Sometimes moms need to be a freak, and that's who this movie is made for. So I will not be watching it because I'm not a mom and I'm not a freak. But those of you that want to watch it, enjoy it. I can't get over it. I'm so scared of her face. Like, I cannot watch movies with her. That one movie with her and Zac Efron, I bet that set smelled like plastic. I love Zac Efron, but, like, his face too. I'm so scared of people with Botox and lip fillers. I'm so scared of it. Especially lip fillers. They freak me out. When I was watching Ant-Man 3, Ant-Man 3, Ant-Man 2. I don't know, but like Michelle Pfeiffer is in it or something. Michelle Pfeiffer, Pfeiffer. Hold on. Who show me this guy's balls? Ant-Man Quantumania. Why aren't you gonna show me the cast? That's so dumb. 2023. That came out in 2023. Michelle Pfeiffer. I'm not pronouncing that right. I like the way that one guy pronounces it in Baby, running down to the riptide, taken away to the dark side. She's in that song, I'm pretty sure. But anyways, her lips. Anytime she was on screen, I was like, ah, ah, ah. I was so scared because they like the sides of them just go out. They're like, if you're watching, you're seeing me attempt the Botox lips, but I'm so scared of it. I'm so scared of it. Terrified. Anyways, sorry, this is so off track. We Live in Time. Really good. 9 out of 10. I don't want to spoil it, so I'm just gonna like try and do a spoiler free. They got to keep their accents, which is good because I've never really seen a movie with Andrew Garfield where he wasn't American. And Florence Pugh, I usually, when I see her in a movie, she's got an American accent, or like Yelena, and she's got a Russian accent. Like sometimes I'll see her without that accent. I'm like, whoa, who is this lady? So I thought it was fun that they got to like be British. It was sad, obviously, but like I really enjoyed it. I enjoyed it, but I just feel like romance movies don't stand out. Like I feel like, it didn't really have anything that made it stand out from other romance movies. It's good. It's really good. But it's just like a movie. It's a really good movie that exists. It's the movie of all time. Like, it just, I don't know. There was nothing, like, that it had that I was like, wow. There was no wow factor. I enjoyed it, but I wasn't amazed. I'd say, like, the most notable thing about it was the way that it would, like, the way it was non-linear. I thought that was really creative, and they did it well. They did it well in a way that I was able to follow. But I feel like going with the non-linear, there was kind of like 3 plot points. Tobias and Almut, Munch. Let me just, Tobias and, yeah, it's not doing good on Rotten Tomatoes. Almut, yeah. So, Tobias and Almut, meet and fall in love. That's like one of the timelines that kind of gets woven through. And then they have a baby. That's another timeline that's woven through. And then it's like her after diagnosis that's woven through. So those are the 3 timelines. But there's a point where like they fade between each other because like you can only show them meeting for so long before it's, them having a baby. And then you can only show them having a baby for so long before it's, her getting diagnosed and like getting sick again. And I feel like between those, it just felt like something was missing. Like, I don't know what it is. I just feel like I missed a big part of the movie. I don't know if it's because they showed, I think Ellie was their daughter's name, like, as a baby, and then now she's not a baby. Like, I don't know. I can't put my finger on it, but, like, I just feel like there's something missing. I feel like there's, like, a little chunk missing from the movie. But other than that, Jade is a character who I don't know what they are. They were so androgynous and really, really hot. I did not like their little, like, ramen noodle frosted tip curls. When they had those, I was like, ooh. And then they shaved their head. And I was like, hello. How are you? Wow. Really attractive cast. So yeah, it was really good. And then obviously it's, has a sad ending. So I'm crying because it's a sad ending. But I found myself crying a lot during that movie because I just like was thinking about cancer itself. and like who it's taken from me. Like my grandpa died almost a year ago from cancer, and my dog died under a year ago from cancer. And like just like everybody I know, just like, fucking cancer, man. The good old like fuck cancer. But like I don't know, it just like made me think about like the people that I lose and how like I love them. And so I was like sad about that because I was like, mourning people. And then I cried on the drive home because I was like, everybody dies. Everybody's gonna die. Life is just, that's how life is. You're born, you work, you die. Some people get longer, some people don't, and that's super fucking unfair. But like, you die. Everybody's gonna die. So I was just like crying on my home because I'm like, what's the point? What is the point to life? And don't hit me with any of that 42 shit. What does that mean? Like, what was I put on the planet to do? Why am I here? So I'm like sobbing because I'm like, I don't know my purpose. I'm just gonna die. Like, whatever. So I'm like really sad, and I'm like, I don't know what I'm doing in my life. I don't want a boring life. That movie made me crave a nuclear family, but at the same time, that's like my nightmare. Other than Nicole Kidman, a nuclear family with Nicole Kidman would be like the ultimate nightmare. Like I was like, I want a wife and kids. I want to be that straight man with a white picket fence, a dog, 2 kids, and a wife. But at the same time, I'm like, no, I don't want that. Like it's just like a flip flop between that a lot. So first of all, the movie made me just like desire boringness to fit in the norm. But I was like, what am I doing with my life? I haven't been happy in a long time. I haven't enjoyed what I've been doing. I can't get out of bed. I can't read. I can't write. This is my only hobby as of now because of you guys. You guys, I know you don't really have expectations of me, but I believe you have expectations of me. So I do this because you have expectations of me. And without this, I think I'd probably just lie in my bed all day. And I already do that. But like being able to record and edit and post and interact just like brings me joy. So other than this, I can't do anything. I just go to school, I go to work, I go to bed, I lie in my bed on TikTok. I'm miserable. Like I fucking hate everything I do. And this movie just solidified it. I was like, I am wasting my time. I'm wasting my time. So if I'm not just gonna die now, I need to stop wasting my time. I'm gonna drop out. I was going to school to be a teacher. 6 years of my life to be a teacher. I didn't really want to be a teacher. My whole family is either teachers, doctors, or like now a couple of my cousins are engineers. I can't do that shit. I can't be a doctor or engineer. So I was like, all right, I guess I'll be a teacher. They have good benefits. I get summers off. That's about it. I also had a teacher in grade 12. She was a terrible teacher. I hated her, and I was like, I'm going to be a teacher. Do not do a job fueled by hate. Do something that you love. Don't do something because you hate it. So I'm like going to school every day, and I'm hating it, and I'm lonely, and all I do is school and work. And I'm like, I hate this. I don't want to be a teacher. Like, my mom's a great teacher. She loves her job, but it makes her miserable. Kids are terrible to her. The government hates teachers. Parents hate teachers. There's just, like, no appreciation for teachers. And all you do is go to work and then bring stuff home, mark shit. Kids don't do anything. They are stupid. And then you go back and you have to teach them things, and they're like, Mom, why'd you give me a bad mark? 'Cause you're dumb. Sorry. I don't want that. I don't want to bring my work home with me. I'm not going to have any time for any of the things I enjoy. I already don't make time for the things I enjoy. So I was like, I don't want to do this. I'm trapped. I felt trapped. I was sobbing. I'm like, I'm trapped in my own life. So I dropped out. Because I realized that the one thing that I know in my heart that I do love is my job. I love my job. It brings me so much joy. I love going to work. I wake up and get excited to go to work. Any other job I've had before this, I have hated. My first job I didn't really hate. I was working at a coffee shop. It was great, super aesthetic, whatever. I worked at a golf course. Hated that shit. I hated going to work. I hated being at work. I could not wait for it to end. But I love my job. I love the people I work with. I love the environment. I love the people I work for. I love the people that come in and interact with. I love my job. So shouldn't I make my life something I love? So I dropped out and enrolled in library tech. So I haven't heard back from them, obviously, because I enrolled like 3 days ago, or like applied or whatever. So hopefully that comes back. And until then, I want to focus on doing things that I love. I got a book from work the other day, and I've been slowly making my way through it. I want to get back into writing. I'm taking online courses. Like I want to do the things that I excite me. I love to read. I love to write. I love to learn. I want to be able to do this, and I just can't because I feel trapped. So I told my friend that I'm gonna make her put a baby lock on my phone. No more social media. Yes, obviously I'll have social media so I could post shit for the pod, but I just as soon as this realization came to me, I've just kind of not been on social media because I am freaked out. So yeah, basic movie, made me overthink. Don't know if it'll do it to everybody, but do things that you love, guys. Do things that make you happy. Don't be miserable. Don't live a miserable life. I hate seeing people be miserable. I just want everybody to thrive, and I'm so proud of everything that everybody does when they're doing stuff that makes them happy. So, if you need motivation to do things that make you happy, watch this really sad movie, cry for a bit, have an existential crisis, and then, why'd I stick my tongue out so much? And then, do things you love. And then I, after that, saw Saturday Night Live. No, I didn't. I saw Saturday Night, and I actually think I liked it a little bit more. I'm almost done, I promise. After this movie, I'm done. So Saturday Night, I saw the trailer for it. I never really liked Saturday Night Live. I never found it very funny. I couldn't really get into it. I liked that cowbell skit with, why am I blanking on his name? Will Ferrell. More cowbell, more cowbell. Love cowbell. I played the cowbell when I was in band. So I liked that skit, but I never really liked Saturday Night Live, and I think it's because when it first came out, it was really popular because it was raunchy. Like my mom was saying, I brought her with me to see it because she enjoys Saturday Night Live. It's really nostalgic for her. And she says, it was a big thing when she was younger because, they weren't making these raunchy jokes on TV. So it was, it was the shock value of it. It was surprising to see. But now there's, so much, I don't want to say raunch. There's so much raunchiness around us. I grew up on Vine. I saw horrendous things on Vine. But, for people that were born, 70s, 80s, Saturday Night Live is, something that you love. Or even, if you're not born then, but, you are old enough to be watching Saturday Night Live in the 70s and 80s, when it's running, seeing things that you don't normally see on TV, it's, exciting. So, that's, I guess, what brings people into Saturday Night Live. They have their ups, they have their downs, whatever. So, I never really liked Saturday Night Live, but the trailer really drew me in because of how anxious it made me. They're talking fast, they're moving fast, there's a lot happening, the music is really fast, and I'm like, whoa! This made me stop breathing. I want to see it. And then, as I got closer to seeing the movie, I was like, what if it's not like the trailer? How are you going to make a whole, how long was this movie? An hour and a half, 2 hours? How are you going to make the whole movie like that? They did. They played that same anxiety-inducing music a little too loud. That was my one criticism, was that it was really, really loud. Way too loud at some parts. Couldn't hear the dialogue. If you're hard of hearing, this would not be a great movie to see without subtitles because everybody just yells over each other or mumbles and there's music. It's really recommend, but you will need subtitles. So I really liked the loud music because it really filled me with anxiety, and I love seeing behind the scenes of stuff, like a movie about making a movie. Mm, mm. If you like that stuff, watch Everything Sucks. It was really good. It got canceled, unfortunately, but it was really good, and it was like them making TV shows. So I loved that. Um, it was grainy. Ugh, love it when movies do that. That was a big pattern with movies last year. A lot of the movies that were on like the uh best picture were grainy. Love it, love it, love it. Let's bring that back. It just like it adds just something to the film that like it's like a little seasoning. It's a little bit of garlic powder on the film. Like it's just so good. Um they made a couple jokes that included Ohio and I could not keep a straight face. Like the guy that was playing Chevy Chase was like, I don't know, he was talking about Ohio and I was like I I should not laugh. But like I couldn't stop myself. He was making Ohio jokes in 1975. What? Um yeah, the actors were amazing. There was a good mix of like really old well-known actors, Willem Dafoe, who plays J. Jonah Jameson? Why am I blanking on his name? Um J.K. Simmons, Jesus Christ. Willem Dafoe, J.K. Simmons, like what? And then like a good mix of like newer actors. They had what's this guy been in? Corey Michael Smith. He played Chevy Chase. Um, he was in May December, Call Jane. Like those look like a bit more popular ones, but like just like actors that like I feel like haven't been in much at all. And it was awesome. They did so good. Like they had Rachel Sennett, I think is how you pronounce her name, from Bottoms and Bodies, Bodies, Bodies. Wait a minute, is she not gay? What? I thought she was lesbian. Oh, okay. Why do I recognize that guy? What movie is he in? I'm gonna have to Google that after. Logan Miller. Oh, he plays Love Simon. He plays who's the weirdo in Love Simon? I don't remember his name. But anyways, so like I don't want to say up and coming, but just like lesser known actors and then like well known actors. And it was a perfect mix. They did so good. Love Simon cast. Where is he? What? Where did he go? Nick Robinson, Josh Turner, Cal Martin, right? Martin. Um, yeah, it was really good. I really recommend it. So like I saw two really good movies back to back. You know, We Live in Time made me feel more and think more, but Saturday Night was just a good movie to just like see and then think nothing about after. It was really good. So, there's two movie recommendations for you guys. My next one is I'm hopefully gonna see The Wild Robot sometime soon. So, yeah, that was a little bit of a shorter episode, but that was a crazy one. Got very open there. Got really open about my emotions. So yeah, that's why I dropped out. In case you were wondering. If you're also wondering where you can find me, you can find me on Instagram at areyousickofme@pod. Are you sick dot bod? Hello. Are you sick dot pod on TikTok, and are you sick of me at everywhere else? This was a fun one. I hope you guys enjoyed it as much as I did, and I will catch you all on the flip side. See you next week for the Halloween episode. 32, baby. Love you. Bye.